ending January 27th, 2025. As you can tell, we're missing our main man, Marty, but we got a full crew aside from that. And we're ready to go. We're ready to talk some books. I'm going to do a quick intro while you all are congregating. Don't go anywhere.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started. Nothing can stop that now.
I love that one. Never gets old. Guys, welcome in. It is Tuesday. I got Lando. I got Gabe. We got a list. But before we get started, Gabe, say what's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. It's the top 10, everybody. We got our top host here tonight with Laura. Laura's kicking it with the top 10 this week. Lando, got myself. We're gonna miss Marty, but he's out on assignment. You know, he's doing his thing right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out, watching Laura get drunk on the show tonight. That's gonna be fun and interesting too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Only a little. Only a little.
Just keep going. Like, you know, you need like 3 more during the show.
It's been a rough couple of weeks, but yeah. Thanks.
There you go. you gotta find the solutions at the bottom of a glass sometimes.
Yeah. Every once in a while, it's like, why not, right? Lando, say what's up.
Now, before I say what's up, what are we drinking tonight? What's the drink of choice? That's the question.
It's cranberry vodka, but Anthony makes fun of me with this because it's not like cranberry like you buy. What's that? Ocean Spray? It's not that. This is like really
It's
organic.
like Capri Sun.
No, it tastes really gross. This is like what you drink if you have like a UTI. It's like pure cranberry.
What the?
Yeah, like if you have a UTI, you drink cranberry juice. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, or your period, right?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
No, what?
But yeah.
Are movies lying to me? The Departed told me that you drink cranberry juice when you're on the rag.
No,
oh my goodness.
Whatever. We should probably move on from that topic, but yeah.
Maybe like some hot tea or something. But anyways.
I don't know.
Gabe, are you hiding your shirt? Show your shirt.
What do I got today?
I don't know. What do you have?
Oh, well, yeah. I got the Sam Keith Wolverine shirt.
Dude, what is your closet like? Can you imagine going in this closet like just graphic tee over and over and over again?
I'll give you guys 10 useless points. Absolutely useless if you can name which band this is. Okay? Chat, I'm watching you. And speaking chat, ¿Qué pasó, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to the top 10. That's right. Gabe said it. We're missing Marty tonight, so I'm devastated. I miss Marty. Nothing but love for him, but nothing but love for you guys as well, because we're going to be talking some fun books, interesting books tonight. I'm excited because some of them, obviously, you know, I have a little favoritism going. Video games. Let's go.
Are any of these right? It's not Jackson 5. Is it
Alkaline Trio?
Trek Wars gets it. It's Alexis on Fire. So I yes, that's love. See, I'm proud of you, Trek Wars. My man.
I said Alex is on fire. That's confusing though, unless you knew that.
It's Alexis. Alexis.
Sometimes I'm gonna set my Alexis on fire.
Hold on, where is it? Whoa. Okay, let's go.
There was a cheat too. All right, let's dive right in. Again, guys, if you are just joining, this is the Cover Price weekly top 10. We are looking at aftermarket sales. We're looking at the most units sold, percentage growth. We do not make this list. You guys do. So every week we have a runners up. Lando, what do we have first?
Well, runner-up, Wolverine number 4, Bengus, Marvel vs. Capcom, of course by Marvel, in December 2024. He's the best he is at what he does, and what he does is stay trending. Last week, this video game crossover cover ended up on the top 10 list. This week, it fell a bit, but that doesn't mean it still isn't going strong. Bengus's style was the definitive image of Marvel vs. Capcom games, and fans of the series are loving these covers. The heat on these covers is thanks to the highly anticipated release of Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics game, bringing the joy of Marvel vs. Capcom and its sequel back into the present. We tracked 7 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 90%, with a high sale of $30 for a near mint copy and a current near mint raw price of $24. I just mentioned the video game, spoke about it last week. I love it. There's so much good stuff on there. I'm happy to see this trending. I'm seeing, we're going to be getting more video game covers coming down the road, guys. So keep an eye out for those. Look at your FOCs. You see some of these tend to pop. There's a lot more characters by Bengus and all these Marvel vs. Capcom covers. You can get like Doctor Doom, Captain America, etc. But Wolverine getting a lot of love on the secondary market, which is pretty cool.
I think they're this game came out in November, at the end of November, before Thanksgiving, and now they're putting out the covers.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Marvel is the worst about any kind of, this is a stupid term, I hate it, but any kind of synergy. Like, this should have been coming. These things should have been coming out in November when the game was coming out.
Hell yeah, you're totally right. Bad marketing.
They do it all the time. They always miss the trend.
Yeah, but dude, like these covers have been coming out like for a little while now, like a couple of weeks, months. The video game itself, like you said, came out in November, and it's just interesting to see these popping now. I would say, does Marvel Rivals have the impact on this? Is this a ripple effect?
Oh, could I see it?
Well, I would say the Marvel Rivals covers are coming out when the game is hot.
Yeah.
So I think they're doing a little bit better of a job kind of mashing it up and mixing it up and matching the trend there. But with this, man, I love these covers. Like, these covers are super cool. I love the game. But if they're trying to glom on to any kind of hype from the fighting game, that was before Christmas.
Well, dude, to be fair, they were talking about these covers like way back last year, like in September. Like, we knew these were coming. There's a lot of characters, like I said, lots of these hit the shelves within the month of December. So to see this now picking up is why I think it's interesting. I think it took a bit of time, and I don't know if it's because of now Marvel Rivals hype. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit of both. And like Love for Comics is saying, they have their own followers. So, maybe they're just coming out as soon as it's available. They were there. So number 11, Wolverine. Number 4, the Bengus Marvel vs. Capcom variant with a raw near mint coming in at $30. 7-day trend, 90%. Oh, Gabe, look what you get to read.
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I get to read some Daredevil. Yeah. All right. So let's roll. Daredevil, number 11. This is the Ron Garney regular cover. Silly white cover. This is September 2016. This book is the Muse heavy hitter, as it sports the Muse's first appearance, which is what numerous fans are after with the show right around the corner. But it doesn't feature the villain on the front cover. It doesn't feature the villain front and center, which causes some fans to pivot towards issue number 14. Still, this has been a hot book for a while, and many collectors have already secured a copy. We tracked 23 copies sold, 7-day growth trend of 9%. High sell, $300 for a CGC 9.8, and current near mint raw is $77.
So cool.
I might have to just sell this for $77. I should just flip this and then buy it 5 months down the road for like $10.
But what if the show comes out and Muse is like amazing, and then like it just keeps going up higher and higher? I mean, there's potential. If you look at the trailers, it looks like it's going to be really good.
It looks awesome. I think it's going to be it's the one Marvel program or event or production that I am interested in. It's top of my list. I took the day off of work already so I can watch the first episode.
Did you really?
Yeah, March 4th. I ain't working.
Wow.
That is
So it could, but I mean, this seems to be the new rule that people have kind of fallen into, and might have made a mistake on before. But the new rule seems to be don't spec on villains. Villains never seem to be, the heavy hitters, the ones that continue to trend. I mean, even Muse, I can't even think the last time I've seen him in a comic book. Might have been something like this storyline. I'm not sure if he was ever brought up after this. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude. Muse looks mortifying. He looks amazing within the series. The little tidbits we got within the previews, I think he looks amazing. It's interesting to see that Muse is still getting some love. We didn't get much in the last trailer of Muse, and ironically, his books are popping. So that's awesome. I'm happy to see that. What I found interesting was the showrunner of Daredevil Born Again actually compares this to like the MCU version of the Penguin. And he's even saying things like, he's like, we're a little faster, meaner, and cleaner in our storytelling. And I think that was a bold ass statement because the Penguin was damn near close to perfection, in my opinion. So if you're going to say those words, boy, am I anticipating perfection.
This better be really, really good in that case. Because the Penguin, I think, was one of the best shows I've watched in a while.
I find it funny that they're comparing this. They're comparing Daredevil to the Penguin, when before Penguin's being compared to Netflix's Daredevil as like one of the best like comic book shows ever.
Yep.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Netflix's Daredevil?
Oh yeah.
I've seen parts of it, not the full series though.
You owe it to yourself, I think.
Please.
It is phenomenal.
Gabe, I haven't watched X-Men 97 yet, so
I forgive you, but you should watch Daredevil.
Number 10, Daredevil. Number 11, the Ron Garney. Top sale for a 9.8, coming in at $300. We got to convince Gabe not to sell. I say keep this book. Just some books, yeah, sure, flip them. Other books, keep them because they're like important to you. And this is Daredevil, Gabe. So keep
I bought a set of this run from my local comic shop about I think it was Black Friday for like $40.
What a steal!
Nice.
What
exactly.
A
So
steal.
for $77, like and then also the number 14 is a hot book too. So stay tuned, everybody. But that as well.
Between the two, you walked away a huge winner, man.
Yeah, I always walk away a huge winner because I'm
man
and a winner.
My man.
Lando, what do we have for number 9?
Number 9, we have Godzilla's Monsterpiece Theater. Number 3, Jay Gonzo. And it is a retailer incentive cover, a 1 in 10 to be exact, by IDW. And it dropped just now in January 2025. Again, we see an IDW RI cover hit the list. IDW is continuing the Godzilla fever with this series, but where they shine is their retailer incentive covers. Typically, local comic shops don't secure enough copies to hit ratio, as their titles may not be as popular as, well, we'll say Spider-Man, but do feature dedicated fan bases. Those who miss out hit the aftermarket and dwindle the limited supply, which causes the price to rise. It's an interesting trend that's developed in the last few years. We track 9 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 5%, with a high sale of $20 for a near mint copy and a current near mint raw price of $13. This cover is insane. I think Jay Gonzo.
So cool.
It's so nice. So nice. The colors pop. But it is true when it comes to especially IDW. You go back to even earlier IDW titles. The retailer incentives, man, they do damage, man. It's like easy money if you come across them in the wild, because on the secondary market, look what happens, right? They tend to go for more than the normal ratio price.
Yeah, this is badass. I love the colors. I'm with you on that. I think everything about this book kind of has like an old school vibe, but it's hit with a little bit of modern, so it's like that perfect combination. This is awesome. 1 in 10 too. Not bad for $20.
Yeah. I'm gonna just pick up this book because I didn't realize that it was a Tom Scioli book. I love Tom Scioli. I love everything he did, from American Barbarian, I Am Stan, the legendary Jack Kirby King of Comics book that he did. Tom Scioli is awesome. So I didn't realize he was doing a Godzilla book. So I might have to check this out when it comes out in trade.
Is he Scioli the best?
What? You went with a bad joke.
Okay. Never mind. Number
Not bad.
9.
Not bad. Laura, you get 2 points. 2 points.
2 points for that one. I mean, come on. Use surely in a sentence.
Tom Scholey is an awesome artist.
Ugh, okay, Gabe. Godzilla's Monsterpiece Theater number 3. Retailer incentive 1 in 10 going double ratio $20. 7-day trend of 5%. What do we have in number 8?
Number 8. Look at this bad boy right here. That's right. Pinupocalypse.
Pinupocalypse.
Okay. Number 1, Andrew Tervos pinup model. This is a 115 from Massive. It's pretty appropriate. January 2025. This book is part of the deluge of Pinupocalypse. They just keep putting this stupid word in here. This dumb made up word. Pinupocalypse covers from Massive that the community is after. But it's been less of a talking point financially. It's hitting the aftermarket and selling for a few dollars over the asking price on the site. It's also a pre-order. So those reading this can click the link, go over to CovrPrice to get that taken care of, and still have a chance to secure a copy from the publisher. We track 6 copies sold, 7-day growth trend of 100%. High sell, $45 for a near mint, and current near mint raw dog is $38.
What's it called again? The name of the book?
Pinupocalypse.
Herbervlinger. Bert Hermgeif. Irv Hermlinger. Bing Livehanger. Livelink. Bert Herkern. Bingo Lingfucker.
I call shenanigans because that's a made up word.
Pinupocalypse. Oh shit!
Now what?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Pinupocalypse.
Pinupocalypse.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, that's a hard word to say. Okay, beautiful book.
Because it's made up.
Pinupocalypse. Let's do this, guys. Together. Chat all together. Pinupocalypse.
Pinupocalypse. Perfect.
But anyways, regarding Pinupocalypse, the book is actually coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, new comic book day. So keep an eye out for this because some shops tend to, still put ratio books at regular normal prices of what a ratio should be going for. So you might get lucky hitting up your shop. You might find this at a good price and you can make a quick buck for sure if you're looking for the flip or if you're looking to add this to your collection for a fair price. Now, like I said, it is coming out tomorrow. I don't know if you guys heard the news with Massive. They broke their exclusive deal now with Diamond. That's a whole nother story. But
I know that.
Yeah, that's another monster on its own. But the book is getting a lot of love on the secondary market prior to it even coming out. This isn't the only good cover. There's a nice Walking Dead 1 homage cover as well. We're going to speak maybe another cover on the list. So I won't dive into that. But I do suggest people keep an eye out tomorrow when you hit your LCSs because you might come across this.
Why are pinups so damn good? What is the appeal? Like, I love pinups, and I think all you guys do too, right?
Could you imagine a world with a pinupocalypse in it?
Now we're just eating all that fried food, man. This poor girl is going to have a tummy problem soon.
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking. Number 8.
You don't go to the beach and have like fried chicken and onion rings and a hamburger. She's gonna
French fries.
Yeah, that's a bad combination.
I'm an onion rings guy. I like those onion rings.
I take the fried part off of it and only eat the onion.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Laura,
just, like,
why?
The onion out of the ring and leave like the ring friedness off to the side. I don't know.
Ugh.
No, she's gonna leave a stain on that towel of all that food she's eating.
All that grease.
Big grease outline. Raw near mint, $45. 7-day trend of 100%. What do we have for number 7?
My man Gabe managed to walk away not just with issue 11, but this beauty right here, Daredevil 14, Dan Panosian. It's the regular cover by Marvel in December 2016. While this is not his first appearance, this is, however, his first cover. And, of course, who are we talking about? That's Muse, the villain in the upcoming season of Daredevil Born Again. Fans got a brief glimpse of him in the first trailer, and if it was any indication, the show Muse was heavily inspired by his comic counterpart. That's exactly what fans want, and some are gearing up and securing copies before the show drops in early March, which I can't wait, guys. Like, March can't come fast enough. We tracked 11 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 10%, with a high sale of $178 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current near mint raw price of $46. Now, last week when we spoke these two books, because yes, here they are again this week, you know, you have this one with his cover appearance, and then you have issue 11 with his first actual appearance. I always say that I feel like we got robbed. If this was on Daredevil 11, I really think Daredevil 11 would be selling for a tremendous amount of money right now, probably even in the $500 range.
Yeah, you think that?
I
Well,
wish.
maybe.
Yeah, dude, first cover, first appearance, badass character, the Daredevil show. I think people would be going bananas for that one.
Oh, it's a great cover compared to 11. 11's a cool cover.
Yeah.
It's cool. But like this with like him painting the logo with the paint palette that has Daredevil's face on it, like that's all really cool.
Oh, I
mean,
didn't even notice that. I just thought
Yeah,
it was
for a
good.
character that's in a beanie and suspenders, normally I would just laugh at this guy as he serves me my coffee at Starbucks, but he's actually looks kind of menacing on this cover.
It's the mask.
I didn't even notice. Did you guys know that? Lita, did you know that was the mask?
Yeah, 100% with the toque. The suspenders, I don't want to be served by somebody looking like that. No, thank you. And what's in the plate? It's Daredevil's mask? Dear Lord.
Yeah, that's what. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. I never noticed that until Gabe said something just now. Like I just thought it was red, like paint or blood or whatever. I didn't realize it was the mask because you have to turn your head kind of sideways to see it.
Yeah, no, it's mortifying.
It's amazing. Number 7, Daredevil number 14. Dan's on fire too. All of his covers are just doing so well right now. So I'm not shocked to see this one getting some like extra love combined with a Daredevil trailer. So $9,878, 7-day trend of 10%. I thought it was a steak, right? Like I thought it was food. I didn't realize, or well, I thought it was pig, but I didn't see that it was the mask. So.
What kind of steaks you guys eating, man?
Ones. Bloody ones. Really
That's that fancy like aged ragu steak or something. Then
filet mignon.
Oh, filet's overrated. All right. That was number 7. What do we have for number 6?
Number 6, back on the list. It's been a minute since we mentioned this name, but we're talking about Mark Spears Monsters number 1, cover A, Looking Down on You, from Keen Spot. This is actually the NWA cover. Let's be real. September 2024. Mark Spears is everywhere, and he's not going anywhere anytime soon. While active for the last few years, the hard work really started to pay off with this book. This is the one that launched the all-out Spears bombardment the community has been experiencing the last few months. It's a fantastic entry point for the numerous fans freshly discovering his work. But it's a pricey book. CGC 9.9 is hitting $1,400 a few days ago. We tracked 10 copies sold, 7-day growth of 12%. I sell $1,400 for a CGC 9.8. All right, is it 14 for a 9.8 or 14 for a 9.9? There's a typo or something. Either way. Current near mint raw prices for this book, Raw Dog, is $255.
Ooh, it's incredible. We've been saying this since day one. Like everybody's like, oh, it's a trend. It's going to burn out. No, this is its own genre. And what makes it even better, Keen Spot, if you are listening, we've done several books with them so far, and their printing quality is immaculate.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not surprised if you end up with an entire run of 9.8s because it's so well printed. Really good quality printing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've picked up several copies, several prints, and the printing is just amazing. I love, the quality. Like, I wish Marvel would take a page out of their book.
Right?
Yeah, because the quality is incredible. But what's interesting now, a CGC 9.9 selling at $1,400, that's monstrous money right there. I'm not, no pun intended. Okay, maybe slightly. But it's a huge sale, and guys, $1,400. Like you immediately chat. I already know what you're thinking. You're like, hey, I could have bought myself a Wicked Key book at that price, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you could have, absolutely. And there's plenty of great keys you could have bought, but Mark Spears coming out the gate, really swinging. He's been around for a while, but he's had I was going to do it again. He's had an amazing year in 2024. People loving this stuff, and there's a lot more Mark Spears books and covers out there that I'm surprised have yet to pop off. There's obviously one we'll speak about a little later, but that too took some time, and I'm happy to see such a sale. Although, Laura, I agree with you. This is a genre, it's its own genre. People love this. There's a niche market for this, I guess we could say, where people are willing to spend their money, kind of like Spawn fans, kind of like whatever is niche, whatever people like. You want to buy your stuff, but the Mark Spears phase, I don't think it dies out as fast as people are thinking. Sure, some people have fatigue. I genuinely enjoy seeing his covers. Like, his covers are just incredible. Laura, you
The
guys
stories
posted
are great too. The interiors are fantastic. The interiors themselves
yeah.
could be their own covers.
Exactly. Laura, you posted the 1 in 20 incentive over at Bird City Comics. That homage to the Friday the 13th video game was so good.
Yeah, that was a badass one. It's gone, guys, so don't go to Bird City. That one we sold out on. And I don't think, Reef, like, I genuinely don't think it's dealers selling to other dealers. I think that people are getting a hold of these books and they're going to keep them. I think this will be something that 20 years from now will be like, oh, on the Shaker Show, here's the Mark Spears Monsters #1 cover that we haven't seen pop up on the market.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're either in the Spears sphere or you're nuts, I'm in. I think his stuff is fantastic. I think it's refreshing. It's new. It's unique. It hits for me.
Yeah.
Anyway. There are 80 of you in the house right now. Thank you guys for spending your Tuesday with Gabe, Lando, and me for the Cover Price Weekly Top 10. Make sure you sub the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. At number 6, we have Mark Spears Monsters #1 looking down on you with a 9.9 or 8. We're not sure if that's a typo at $1,400. 7-day trend of 12%. Halfway there. What do we got next?
Oh my God, it's Godzilla! No, it's not. It's actually Venom, guys.
Oh.
Venom 37. Dave Watcher. Godzilla is making his appearance on this list twice now, but this time in a different form. This was by Marvel, September 2024. For a moment here, Godzilla and Venom were everywhere last year. Heck, Godzilla's still all the rage over on Fortnite. This book was a product of the Godzilla hype, and it's stellar. Imagine that combination walking down a busy street. Still, it was one of 27 covers that Marvel and Toho collaborated on to celebrate the reprinting of the original Marvel Godzilla run. Inevitably, some titles were less popular than others, leading to a constricted market for those looking to acquire some or all available covers. We tracked 9 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 690%, with a high sale of $100 for a CGC 9.8 copy and a current near mint raw price of $29. Guys, I love Venom. I love Godzilla. When I saw this hit FOC, there was absolutely no way I was going to pass on this. So yeah, I made sure to lock myself down a copy. Shout out to Lefteros with his FOC picks of the week every week over on CovrPrice, because he was also showing some love to this. It's a really cool cover. Do I want to see Godzilla with a symbiote? Dear Lord, that is mortifying. Absolutely mortifying. But it's a cool cover, man. And obviously celebrating Godzilla's original run is pretty cool. I still don't have that Godzilla one, and talking about that now kind of made me sad. Totally.
Yeah, I've never seen that one like in real life. I think this is a good cover too. I like the clouds. I think the colors work. Marty's not here to talk about Venom and how much he loves Venom. But
yeah. Or Superman covers. Marty, I love you. Thank you.
True. All right, well, there you go. Number 5, Venom number 37, Dave Watcher, the Godzilla variant, and 9.8 at $100. 7-day trend of 690%, folks. All right, Gabe, what do we have for number 4?
Number 4, check this out. Scarlet Witch number 7, Peach Momoko. This came out December of 2024. While Jeff the Shark has gotten slightly out of favor with fans, he hasn't been deposited in the trash heap quite yet. This book features the popular little guy front and center, in the awesome Peach Momoko style that drives fans to the aftermarket week after week. This was last week's Limelight book, and by the looks of it, enjoyed some nice movement. We've tracked 25 copies sold, 7-day growth of 89%. High sell, $60 for a 9.8 copy, and current near mint raw price is $9. I'm not sure if $60 for a 9.8. That's good if you're paying for that. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if you're the guy sending it in and spending like close to $60 and not getting the 9.8, that would suck.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like there's almost no meat on the bone with that with the current CGC prices and stuff. Even the older CGC prices, I mean, it was like $45 or whatever, and shipping, you're basically breaking even at this point. So It's interesting to see it going for that much.
Yeah, and for sure it's going for $60 and a CGC 9.8. Gabe, you bring up a great point, because myself as a Canadian, it costs me way more than $60 to ship that to CGC. But as you said, no meat on the bone if you're looking for a flip. But I'm not surprised to see the amount of volume of copies that sold on the secondary market, because look what happened with the Marvel Rivals covers. We saw the Fantastic Four 28 with Galacta and Jeff the Land Shark on there come out. That saw a lot of love on the secondary market. But an alternative, obviously people flock to this, and that's pretty much what's driven this. It's exactly that. Marvel Rivals, what an impact it's had since its launch.
I hate Jeff in Marvel Rivals.
I don't even want to get into it, but I love playing as him. He's badass.
What do you think of Jeff the Land Shark Ant?
It's cute.
He said he's cute. As he pours me another, I don't think I should have another one.
No.
Yes, you can. As your lawyer, I say you can have another one.
All
Hey,
I
you got
heard.
legal advice. You're in the clear.
That's legal. Legally, I'm good. It's cute. I mean, it's like somebody in the chat was saying, if it brings kids into the hobby, then like why not? And if it doesn't, even if it's adult that likes it,
Well, we were
fine.
due because what's the King Shark? So people are loving that from the Harley series. So they're trying to hype Jeff the Land Shark now.
I think it's cute.
It's cute. They need like a pug, and then I'm in.
Oh, I would love a
pug.
pug character. We have a pug, so we're biased.
Oh,
I like
Or a little bit
that.
of a
Anthony, you should totally get onto Pet Avengers, man, if that's the case. I think you would enjoy it.
He just walked out. But yeah, I think the only pug I've ever seen was in Grumble, the Jenny Frison book. Anyway, number 4, Scarlet Witch Peach Momoko variant, 9.8 at $60, 7-day trend of 89%. All right, let's see how Lando does. What do we have next?
Well, up next, let me take a moment, take a deep breath, because we have Pinupocalypse. Number 1.
That was perfect.
There you go. Sveta Shubina, the 1 in 25 by Massive, dropping tomorrow at your local comic shops. Now, Massive's Pinupocalypse has been a hit with collectors, driven by the buzz around Sveta Shubina's Foxy cover. Scarce availability at local shops due to cautious ordering, especially of new indie titles, made the 1 in 25 incentive variant very rare, with prices skyrocketing from $37 to 200 bananas. However, Massive later listed overprinted copies on their website for $80, in which I actually checked before coming on, and I still saw some. But anyways, eventually raising the price to $140. These copies came from their typical 100 overprinted copies that provided comp copies to the creators and a buffer for damages. This move sparked community discussion about print run transparency. Massive confirmed to us that Diamond distributed the original copies to shops, but due to delayed payments from Diamond, 3 months overdue, by the way, guys, Massive released their overprinted stock online to fund creators and artists, aligning prices with the aftermarket to maintain value. The total print run is confirmed at 450 copies. Shubina's captivating Foxy cover remains highly sought after, with a 7-day trend of 203%, with a high sale of $200 for a near mint copy and a current near mint raw price of $171. Collectors will continue to watch its trajectory closely. In fact, last night, the boys of CovrPrice, Matt, John, and even Phil was there, One True Nerd King. We're actually talking about this. So if you guys want, you can go check that out over on Comics Covered. Now, this is insane. This has gone significantly high. This is now at $200 for a 1 in 25 ratio.
Yeah.
We just broke down exactly what caused that, right? Now, I brought it up earlier about, Massive breaking their exclusive deal with Diamond. So they had the capacity, obviously, to put those 100 copies or whatever on their website. And I'm not surprised to have seen them break off like that, especially, Diamond owes a lot of money to Massive. So there's a lot of scarcity, I guess, when it comes to this. If you guys want to lock up a copy, there are still some over on the Massive website. Like I said, I checked right before showtime, so I'm not too sure if maybe people are already starting to buy them up or probably bought them up in between. It is a wonderful cover. I think, Sveta Shubina did a great job. Personally, do I think this is a $200 book based on the cover alone? No. I think when you factor all of everything we just said, that's definitely what's driving that.
Lando, do you think it's a $140 book?
No, not even, man.
Okay, because that's what Massive is selling it for on their website right now.
You clicked it?
Yeah, I clicked on the link in the notes. And
what's the market paying for it, though, Gabe? What
I understand that. I'm just saying,
No.
the note said it was if they were $80, but it's $140.
Yeah, look, for myself, this is not something I'd throw money at. Like, I'm looking at it now. I just opened the link as well. It's 205 Canadian for me, just to show you guys how terrible the exchange is. But
USA,
yeah, 51st or whatever state. But you look at. I was kidding about that, by the way, guys. Don't take it personal. Now, the Pinupocalypse #1 is going for 205 on their website. It keeps jumping throughout the day, which is pretty interesting.
So it's just meeting the market value, basically, or it's meeting the demand of the market.
Exactly. I saw a sale over on eBay at like 260 Canadian, which makes sense when you factor that, CovrPrice is telling us there's a raw near mint sale of 200. So yeah, they're not too far off from the market price right now. So I guess, we may have missed the boat over on Massive's website, but you never know. You might walk into your shop tomorrow, guys, and maybe your LCS was sleeping and, they got this and they just put it up for $25. You might win. Have faith, guys.
You never know. If you really want it, just be patient and see what happens. Number 3, Pinupocalypse. Number 1. I got it. Sveta Shadina variant 1 in 25 with a raw near mint coming in at $200. 7-day trend of 203%. What do we have for number 2?
Marvel Rivals bringing it back again with Storm number 4. Net Tease Marvel Rivals variant that came out this month. The first 3 Marvel Rivals tie-in books went gangbusters there for a moment. And this book is no exception. We're witnessing a combined advertising effort from Marvel with the introduction of new characters in their game and conjunctive covers to build up some hype. This time, Storm gets the spotlights, and this book caused quite a storm on the aftermarket. I see what you did there.
Funny.
We tracked 24 copies sold, 7-day growth of 552%. High sell $110 for a CGC 9.8, and current near mint raw prices are $24.
This was my favorite one out of all of them. It kind of has like a little bit of a Michael Turner vibe to me, and I liked it.
Guys, 552% increase. Like the amount of copies moving on the secondary market is nuts. CGC 9.8, $110. Again, we all slept. I would say a majority of people slept on this when it was available at FOC. You could have got this at CovrPrice if you pre-ordered. But look, again, not surprised. It's interesting that the Storm book is getting the love. I really thought we would be seeing Fantastic 428 at the forefront this week because of the fact that it had Galacta and Jeff the Landshark. But I like to believe a lot of people. Sorry?
It's the tush. It's her butt. It's selling it. I told you guys this last week.
It really is.
Yeah.
I want to. Anyways,
right?
I'll leave it at that. But wonderful cover. Game is popping, like we said on every video game book tonight, especially with Marvel Rivals. The love is there, guys, and I'm curious to see how long these are going to hold.
I am too. This was definitely my favorite out of all of them. And I want to see what they do with the Storm character. Is there anything in development with Storm?
So story wise, in fact, if you actually
No, I
open,
mean like movie and TV
well,
and
we're getting the X-Men in the MCU, guys. Apparently the Russo brothers are gonna be like they're in talks to take over that, and I mean I'm
that'd be
okay
cool.
with that. I have faith
Yeah.
in the Russo brothers, so if they're handling the X-Men project, let's go. But it's gonna come down to casting, guys. Storm, no, look, Halle Berry was Halle Berry as Storm, but did she portray Storm the way I know Storm in comics? Absolutely not.
No,
It didn't even
no.
come close. But
Yeah.
I get it. They went with a Hollywood name. Now, when it's going to come to the future of the MCU, once we get past Secret Wars, you know that the X-Men, Fantastic Four, these are going to be the main focus after the fact. So I really think they need to go all in, especially with a character like Storm. You're really going to have to cast somebody who's going to bring us the Storm we all have come to know.
Yeah, she has to be more badass. Halle Berry didn't pull that off. She wasn't
Not even close. Not even close. Especially like when her eyes would go white and she started floating. I'm like,
And like 15 minutes later, she would do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had that stupid line about frogs getting hit by lightning.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
so dumb.
right.
Yeah, with Toad. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. But she was like really popular at that time frame. So again, I get why they did the casting.
She was only
number
popular to me in Monsters Ball. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah,
the
there's reasons for that.
Flintstones.
My
She was in
goodness.
Flintstones.
Yeah.
Number 2, Storm. Number 4, NetTease Marvel Rivals comic, a 9.8 coming in at 110 and a 7-day trend of $552. Gabe, last but not least, what do we have for number 1?
Are you sure it's not Lando? Since
Lando.
It is me.
Last
It
but not
is
least,
me.
what do we have for number 1? Sorry.
Guys, so what she say she was having vodka with?
vodka
Cranberry.
with vodka.
Vodka
Yeah.
with cranberry.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Spawn 356 comes in at number 1, a Mark Spears cover. And guys, this was a regular cover. You know how Spawn books do. They only go for $2.99, but not anymore. Not anymore, because this book by Image from September 2024 is now seeing some uptick. We've mentioned before that Mark Spears would be doing some work on Spawn in 2025. This guy is literally everywhere with his Monster series and his work on other covers across multiple publishers. We literally have Silverhawks coming out tomorrow, but this book, this book from 2024 is surging up our list. It's so Mark Spears and a wonderful cover, as his style fits right in with the Spawn universe, kind of like like a glove. The man only has so much work available currently, and fans are backtracking in a big way to secure his other titles. We tracked 51 copies sold at a 7-day growth trend of 590%, with a high sale of $40 for a CGC 96 copy and a current near mint raw price of $31. Finally, this book makes the freaking list. I've been talking about this book for so long, guys. I was like, I don't get it. The Spawn book has gotten no love, and it's Mark Spears on the cover. It's a regular cover, $2.99, no love. Everybody's looking at everything else. Like when the Lobo book was getting love, I was like, "Come on, guys, let's focus here. We have an opportunity," and I'm happy to see that people are actually picking this up, because I think Mark Spears doing Spawn, like obviously Todd McFarlane, and you Todd McFarlane is Todd McFarlane. But he does a wonderful job on Spawn. And guys, don't forget, we're getting Spawn 77. And Mark Spears is all over that book, man. I think that's going to be very fun, both for the read, the art, the covers. I can't wait. I'm happy, like I said, to see this one getting some love. CGC 96 for $40. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. And of course, everybody says 9.8 or bust when it comes to, new books. I'd be happy with a 9.6. I just would be happy to display this book on my shelf. This is a gorgeous cover.
Yeah, the Image paper quality though. I mean, take some notes from Keen Spot. Get the paper quality a little bit higher, and then we'll see more of those 9.8s hitting the senses.
Yeah, no, Laura, they might charge us $3.99.
I know. Yeah, I told Keith, I'm like, dude, how do you guys get these so perfect? But yeah, what I like about Spears, and I've been saying this since day one, is he's distinctive. He's unique. He's one of those collectors, like just like Momoko, or who's another one, Art Germ, that you can be digging around and you're like, oh, this is a Spears book. This is a Spears book. Scotty Young. They have their own style, and I like that. But it's harder in modern books because sometimes people kind of, I don't know if they copy each other, but the styles become redundant. And he created his own look, and it hits.
Yeah, I agree.
Gabe.
Savage Dragon's $3.99, so I don't have a problem with Spawn going to $3.99.
Oh. $3.99 for a Canadian version. $2.99 is okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's a lot. But congratulations to Mark Spears if you're out there listening. You've done something incredible to see in the modern age. So well done, you. Spawn 356, the number one spot, 9.6 coming in at $40. 7-day trend of 590%. Is the paper quality good?
Nah. Well,
on the image, because my image books usually end up pretty rough. So
it's good, not that good.
Is it better than Marvel?
Better than Marvel, sadly.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but Keen Spot's just like so good. I don't know.
Dude, there's a lot of great publishers out there. Like even Oni that prints better quality. You know what I mean? Like there's so much better quality wise. It just blows my mind. But I could understand, you know, that
did a card stock on that one.
Oh yeah. That
helps. If it's card stock, it definitely helps. But that's usually something that we have to pay extra for.
Yeah, I think Savage Dragon is self covers, which is the cover is the same paper quality as the interior pages. So it's that's not the best.
Gabe, I thought of you this weekend more than once.
Yeah, in the shower?
Yeah, that's why I said more than once. But one point in particular was when I went to a comic book warehouse sale and I came across Savage Dragon 1. And there was a lot of Savage Dragon, dude, in those bins. I'm like, man, I almost want to call Gabe. He would come and raid this whole box.
Oh, you should have, dude. I'd have paid you money if there was books in there I need.
Dude, I will happily go back and get them for you. Like,
well, next time you go, let me know. Like, don't go just for me because it might be books I already have. But go do your thing. Come across Savage Dragons. Let me know, and we'll make a deal.
I'm keeping an eye out for you too, Gabe. I haven't come across any yet, but I am looking. I think of you every day. I'm like sorting through.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
My man.
Yeah. There you go. All right. That was it for us tonight, guys. Yeah. Hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed the list. There's almost 100 of you here right now. So make sure you give the show a thumbs up if you haven't already. Sub the channel. We're here every Tuesday. And Lando just recently took over Shakers. So he'll be back on Thursday for the Shakers show, covering like really unique sales. And that one's always fun. So yeah, make sure you guys sub up. Before we go, Gabe, last words.
All right. So thanks again for everybody for showing up. It was just two of us this time reading, so we made it 47 minutes.
Not bad.
That's awesome. Good stuff. A lot of information. We were able to get a lot done in 45 minutes. Got 100 people chilling here with us. That's awesome. Thanks for everybody for supporting us, for hanging out. And I love Savage Dragon. What can I tell you? So there you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Lando?
Guys, Laura said it. We had a fast show tonight, Gabe. Yeah. We did it. We held it down. I missed Marty. Don't get me wrong. I love Marty. Nothing but love for Marty. But yes, guys, you can catch us again this Thursday. The Shakers. We have books that'll be shaking on the secondary market that we will bring to you. The interesting sales, the fun sales, the high sales. I love the Shakers, especially when I'm rocking it with Gabe, with Chris, and with Marty. So I'm looking forward to that. Guys, like Laura said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that bell so you know when we're going live. And that is going to be Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern time with the Shakers. So we will see you there.
Yeah, I needed this. This is a great time. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you later. Have a good night.
For the entire crew, this is TiVo saying keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.